are you feeling, and you think you can be ready for Sunday?
I'm still taking the day by day right now. I feel a lot better today than I did yesterday. Same thing I've been battling with the last couple of weeks, so we'll see how it goes.
Do you think you re-aggravated it, or is it just kind of looking
Uh,
for rest?
yes, it's a. I definitely didn't get hit on it last game. I did get hit on it in Detroit, but I think it's one of those things where just running or standing too long, it kind of just swelling and things like that. It gets a little stiff on me. But besides that, yeah, that's really it.
What's the biggest hurdle right now?
Just the range of motion. Whenever you get swelling in your joints and everything like that, it just gets really stiff. Yeah, that's really the only thing. I came out clean pretty much last week. Didn't get hit on it or anything like that, but it kind of ballooned up on me a little bit. So yeah, they just been letting me work through that.
So should they have to go in and just do another scan just to make sure, or are they pretty confident?
Yeah, and I already got a scan. Everything structurally was fine. It's just the fluid.
That was the first. You got anything since the first scan, or just the
No, I got another scan, and it's just the fluid. Yeah.
this week?
Yeah. Yeah. Monday. Yeah.
Late to the party, but are you planning to play Sunday? Would anything hold you back at this point?
I mean, I always plan to play. I mean, they got to kind of tell me I can't play for me not to play. So I mean, for me, that's where my head is at. But I'm also realistically just day to day right now.
Josh, did they convince you not to practice? You remember saying last week that you would hate to miss practice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Doc was like, man, just chill. But also, it's just me being smart too, because I don't want to. Technically, I can go out there and practice, but I don't want to go out there and then make it even more swollen, and then game days it's harder to actually play. So it's just being smart right now.
Did you feel like it was like a re-aggravation over the weekend, or is it just a continual build-up?
Yeah, it's just a build up. Like I said, I didn't get hit on it last game, but towards the second half of the game last week, it just started to get stiff, just running around, just casual swelling. So yeah, that's the main thing, really, just trying to get the fluid out of there.
You said you could be out there, so are you medically cleared? You're just being smart today in practice, or what is that mean?
I really don't know what they want to do, what they're gonna do, or what they're gonna decide. But I know right now, for me, in my head, I always want to play, but I don't know. They taking it day by day right now.
Josh, working with Emmanuel, what have you seen from him this year? That's given him the confidence that when his number is called, that he can go out there and do what he does.
First, man, I would say coming into this OTAs, the thing that I've seen a lot from him is just his growth of wanting to know things. And me and him will sit out the practice and we'll just talk about, okay, what you see right here. Okay, if a defender is in a certain position, what are your thoughts? And I always try to tell him, me personally, I always try to have 3 or 4 answers to every look or everything that I see when it comes to playing this game in certain positions. But I always tell them, just trust your instincts. You wouldn't be here if you wasn't a baller. And just trust your instincts, and when you make a decision, be decisive in that decision. And you could tell he's playing with that confidence, and confidence is a big thing in this league.
How about Marshawn? He seems to feel close to returning. He says he's stuck with it. Been doing all the tests every week, and he's been a big boost in his career.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's my guy. I mean, I still ride with him every day to practice. We talk about everything, really, life, everything. And yeah, man. I mean, Marshawn, man, he's been practicing fast. He's been going out there. You could tell he got them fresh legs out there running hard. And I can't wait for him to get his turn and get his number called. I know he's battled through a lot of things. Just leading up to this point, but we all know who he is, and we know he's a baller for real. We know he can add something to this team that we don't have. And we respect him and we love him. So we just want the best for him, and hopefully he can get back out there soon.
Josh, if you do play, what is the challenge with this defense?
Really good defense. Really good defense. Probably the best defense we've played all year. We're probably or even going to play all year, honestly, because a lot of turnovers. Front 5 is really good. Back end, probably the best corner in football. You got 2 really good safeties, and obviously the linebackers is pretty good too. So this is gonna be a real test for our offense, and really a real test for our team. They playing at a high level, and even in games where you think that they didn't play as great, they still find a way to win, and that's what the good teams tend to do. So I got the most respect for that team.
Josh, you played your share of games in Denver in your career. Have you ever had any issues with the altitude out there?
Yeah, you definitely do. But I was trying to tell the guys that because they was asking me the same thing. The thing that I've learned when it comes to Denver is you have to make sure you almost hitting your second wind before the game starts. So go into the game, like, make sure that whatever you do in pregame, whatever your routine is or anything, you got to really get after it because you kind of got to be tired and so you can hit your second wind. Because once you hit your second wind, you good. But it's just that first little, 10, 15 minutes that kind of get people.
Josh, has it been frustrating for you going through this, especially seeing where the offense is the right direction it's heading into, the run game's going? Is it frustrating at all? It's like, oh, now I'm starting to deal with this injury, right?
Nah, I would say it's just frustrating. I've been in this game. I've been in this league a long time, man. It's not too much that really just get me, discouraged or anything like that. We still know what's ahead of us. Now, if we was having this going into playoffs, then it'll be a little weird. But at that point, I wouldn't care because it's either, do or don't. But for me, man, I know my body is not structurally wrong, so I don't feel like it's something that I really have to overly think about. It's just managing it enough to be able to go out there and be able to play. And with the way that I approach the game and the way that I view, when I step on them between them lines, it's a mentality that you kind of have to have. And for me, I know I'm going to be okay.
Josh, when you got to that 21-yard run,
Mm-hmm.
you broke the tackles, when you start to already have swelling there, or does it usually happen after the game?
Yeah, no, I already had it by then. Like I said, I came into the game, like I told y'all last week, I was like, I still feel it. It's not something that's just been gone away. It's still here. It's just that I'm playing with it. And so even coming into the game, like it still was some swelling in there, but it's just playing through it. It's just something that it's going to be there, but structurally nothing is wrong. So you're not looking at it in the sense of like, okay, if I go out there, am I going to get hurt or make it worse? It's just you got to play through the pain, and that's a reality of a lot of people in this league and at this time of the year. So it just is what it is.
And there's nothing you can do about it to keep it loose or anything like that? Or
the only thing I can really do is rest, and I don't really have that time to rest, so it is what it is.
Do you worry about not practicing and then finally during the preseason
Nah.
you wanted to play because it gets you kind of into football shape? Do
Yeah.
feel like you're there?
When it comes to practice, I like to practice just because I like to feel it, but realistically, it's not too much that I haven't seen or haven't, whether it's throughout my career or it's throughout the week of just watching film and actually even when I'm at practice, putting myself in every situation, like mentally taking every rep and going through everything. Really, I feel like I think about it more when I don't practice than when I actually do. So for me, I might feel like I over-prepare when I don't, but I definitely like to just feel it, my body and feel certain cuts, but I think I'm going to be all right.
Josh, is this Denver defense similar to what you faced when you were in Vegas? Or?
Nah, they totally different. They always had a good defense, definitely a good defense, but they've never been at this level. The mentality that the defense has, the swarm, the turnovers, the everything, man. I mean, they like I said, they probably the best defense we gonna play all year. I mean, I have a lot of respect for what they're doing over there, and you love these type of games. It's gonna be a good test to see where we at as an offense and give a lot of guys in here a confidence boost if we have a good game. So it's gonna be fun.
Josh, I know this defense is so daunting. Everyone keeps saying it's amazing defense, but you guys are a pretty good offense.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys pretty juiced up to take on this challenge and maybe even beat a really good defense.
For me, my funnest games is when we play against the best teams. And I can't really speak for everybody, but me being the type of competitor that I am, it feels better. When you win against a team you should win. I mean, obviously you happy with the win, but when you win against a team that is really good, it gives you that different type of energy. It gives you a different type of confidence. And with our offense, like you say, starting to hit, it's at the right moments. Towards the end of the year, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good test for us.